Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at NIO stock and trying to decide whether investing at the current stock price, $21 a share, is really worth it or not. Now before we get into any analysis, I want to share that my short-term price target here on NIO stock is $30 a share. Now I think we can reach this price by late May again, and if you stay until the end of the video, I'll show you exactly why I'm so bullish on this stock. Now the first thing to consider is where NIO is as a company now compared to where it was only 1 year ago. Now only 1 year ago, when their stock was peaking at $50 a share, they had no infrastructure in Europe and their deliveries were only beginning to grow to a respectable amount. Now currently in 2022, they have a foothold in the Norwegian car market and also have hopes of expanding into the largest electric vehicle markets in Europe. So why is NIO stock only trading at $20 a share? Now in order to understand what's been going on with NIO stock here over the last few months, it's going to be absolutely critical to understand what pattern got us into this mess and why this caused a downturn in NIO stock. Now as you guys can see here from the chart, this is the daily time frame. So each one of these candles here on the chart represents 1 day of trading time. And here at the top of the pattern is one of the most critical things that we need to have seen with NIO stock back in November when this downturn started. They created this topping pattern called a head and shoulders, and this is ultimately what gave us the signal as traders to step out of this one and possibly take profits on any trade we had ongoing. And that's what I recommended you guys to do back in November of last year. But as you guys can see, the stock has now dropped to a new low of $15 a share, and this has opened up an amazing opportunity for us here as traders to see where this could take us in the upside and ultimately find a breakout to trade, which is what we specialize with here on the channel and what we've had a lot of success with here in the past. So what exactly do we need to know in order to find the breakout for NIO stock, and when will the next breakout be coming here on the chart? Well, in order to know, I set up this pink line which you can see here on the chart, and this has ultimately represented the last few highs which NIO stock has been making over the last few months in their downturn. So as you can see, every time they make a short-term high, they hit this pink line and then head back down, and ultimately that's the pattern that has been continuing over the last few months until here over the last week and a half, when NIO stock has been able to break out from that pattern. And not only that, we have retested the pink box and been able to find strength, and this is ultimately what I was waiting for as a trader, to step back in on NIO stock and begin looking for a trade. So next I'm going to zoom in to the 5-minute chart and ultimately show you guys exactly what I'll be watching come tomorrow's trading and coming into next week in order to give me that signal of when to buy in or when to take profits here with NIO stock so we can make a massive trade. Now zooming into the 5-minute chart here, it's going to be absolutely critical that you watch this part in order to understand what will be happening with NIO stock here over the next few trading days. Now, like I just explained in the last clip, I moved from the 1 day time frame to the 5-minute. So what that means is that each of these candles represents 5 minutes. And now instead of looking at months of data, we are only looking at the past 3 trading days. And this has been what triggered my signal to step back in with NIO stock. You can see that now we are in a very strong uptrend here over the last 3 days. And this is what excites me the most as a trader, when a stock clearly fits into a pattern. So what has been happening with NIO stock over the last few days, and why is it so critical to the long-term future of the company? Well, as you guys can see here, we have been respecting very well this channel over the last few days, and this has ultimately been what gave me the trading signal to step in and buy a call here on NIO stock. And I'm very excited for the trading tomorrow, because as you guys can see, we are not only at the bottom of the pattern here, but we also look like we could be heading up tomorrow. And this is going to be one of the most critical signs on whether NIO stock will be rising to that $30 a share range, or whether we might see some more pausing before we do head up to that higher number. But again guys, this is going to be the most critical thing to watch over the next few days, this channel here, and whether or not we're able to respect the lines and stay within them. But again guys, if you did enjoy the video, or if this trading helps you make money, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And as always, I'll keep having these plays coming weekly. But as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope all your plays are in the green.